Welcome to Yam's Journal by Cindy Ramos Mendoza. Today's story is about a migrant reflection on advancing career in job hunting. One faces many odds when coming to a new country. One of them is, of course, to learn the dominant language or official language. If you have a degree already, good for you. You will only need transcripts. Even if you are an undergraduate performing a good job, it is demonstrated that there is a bias or stereotype that will determine whether you succeed or fail at advancing within a job. Now, failing in one area does not mean you cannot succeed in another, since obviously you have an area of skills. As a recent undergraduate with an associate in business technology, I have been applying for jobs. I have left my curriculum at some spots. Some have called me to interview me for the job. My work experience is basically manual labor with no growth within the organization. In my point of view, this is due to inequality. My work performance has been flawless, and even the employer says that. But when it comes to a promotion, they just do not promote me. Probably, they do not have other employees that match my performance. Only they know. On the other hand, in a bilingual speaking environment, they seem to push to the side people with English as their second language, and even demote them, like it was my case at one restaurant I worked at. Even though I got communication skills, working along with co-workers, and technical skills, I did not see any growth at these places. In my town, where I reside, as I looked for a job now that I have graduated, I have been to interviews where the hiring manager says that I just do not have the experience to perform the job as a manager. I have an array of skills, and one of them is writing. And for this role, I have not needed any experience other than what I write. I love that editors give me this opportunity, and I would also like to apologize if at any moment I let you down. Going back to the matter of getting a job as a manager, it seems to me unfair that a qualified person is not given the opportunity to grow due to stereotypes or biases. Also, as I was reading an article on LinkedIn, there is this rhetoric of employers that do not necessarily are looking for employees with a formal education, a degree, to be hired for some roles. And then I wonder, what audience is this addressed to? Because when I did not have a degree in a corporation, I was not supported nor incentivized to opt for a better job within the company. You will notice people who speak English as a second language in a bilingual environment are usually put down since there is enough people who can actually communicate in either one. A stereotype bias in my scope of understanding could be for not getting the job, legal status, English as your second language, and appearance. It turns out that some people without any basic knowledge of technical skills, mere English but good looking, no prior work experience in this field, got more chances of moving upward within the chain of command. As it is not the case for another person with the technical and interpersonal skills, that is probably not a model looking person or a man. I also found out that women who have a strong personality and confidence are more likely to succeed. You will hear comments about the unsuccessful person like, "You need to work more, what gives you that confidence?" or offer you a lower pay in comparison to another person doing the same job, etc. As you see, they are biased, and it clearly falls into discriminatory terms. It is not to say that a person cannot grow within their job or get promoted. It is just that this situation of harvesting growth seems to be biased towards some people with certain personalities and the factor I described before. In my humble opinion, some factors to consider are good performance, leadership skills, interpersonal skills, and technical skills. Only experts could enlighten us on this matter anyway. Despite some people's opinions about not needing certain qualifications for a job that a degree gives you, I do not think this is the case for all professions, at least especially if you want to work in a government job as a diplomat or as a physician, for example.